What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. And tonight, I'm going to be talking about Snowfall Season 3, Episode 3. This is the recap. Now, I'm going to try to go over all the key points. If I miss anything, let your boy know. Leave it down in the comment section. Make sure you leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Let me know what you thought about tonight's episode and what you see coming in the future. Now, we begin this episode off with Franklin. He's with the crew, and they're pretty much just going over the new game plan on what they want to do for the business. And pretty much it's just like this. They don't want to take a lot of time cooking up nothing. They want everybody else to cook it. So they're going to supply the cocaine, then everybody else can cook it up. And they want to deal with high profile drug dealers and clients. That's what they want to do. They want to cut a lot of the work out and make it easier for themselves, which is very smart to do. We see Avi, he comes there, he's talking to Franklin, and we can tell something's up. This doesn't make sense at all, but he comes to Franklin talking about they need to go on a trip to meet some potential clients and potential high-level people, and they need to go now. Tells Franklin he's going to need about 1.5 million. Franklin, he goes to get the money, but he can tell, he sees something's not right with Avi. The dude got his own agenda. We can see that early on. Now, your boy Gustavo hooks up with his new Mexican partner, Lucia's family, and he's going to be taking over Lucia's old routes and stuff like that. That's the whole deal with him and Teddy. And this lady right here, man, she ain't playing around. She's a gangster. She does not play, and Gustavo finds out exactly why. She had me cracking up the whole episode, but she's an OG, and she ain't having it. But we're going to talk more about her and Gustavo's journey later on. Now, this storyline is weird as hell. Teddy's storylines is always weird. I don't really like watching them, but I do it just to make sure I can talk about it in the recaps. But him and Julia are in Costa Rica, and they're meeting up with potential new alliances. And that's what they want to do. They want to meet up with new people to try to make connections to fund the war and to get help. Now we get to Leon, and Leon, he's going to drop off the product to Manboy. Now he's pissed off because he sees Wanda, and she's giving old boy some head right there in front of him. And this girl, that crack shit ain't no joke. I mean, they just right there just doing it in front of everybody. And Leon is very pissed off. He's tripping out. He grabs old boy up. They get into a little scuffle. He tells Manboy, you ain't getting the product, man. Like, I'm not doing business with y'all then, since y'all want to be on this type of stuff. I can't work with y'all. Wanda, look, she on one, man. That crack got her all messed up. Look at her. Look at her, man. She all jacked up. They did a good job of making her look like a true crackhead. But old girl, she on one. Now, Franklin, they get to their destination with him and Ivy, and he's at this hotel. You know, they having they dancing and stuff like that. He meets this young lady. I think her name was Exima or whatever, and he meets her. They instantly kick it off good. You know, it was like an instant connection, and he ended up smashing, I assume. The next morning, he calls Ivy. He wants to know where the hell these potential clients at. He wants to know what's going on. And Ivy is keep making all these excuses, keep saying, look, we got to wait till the next day. This guy had to leave. He had to leave. Franklin knows something is up. He knows Ivy is up to something. So he tells old girl that he needs her to do something for him. It's crazy that this girl was down. I mean, she just met Franklin. You know what I'm saying? And she's already down for the cause. And she's ready to pretty much get her hands dirty. So Franklin is plotting and planning something to counter Ivy. Like I told y'all, Teddy and Julia are on a journey in Costa Rica. They got them taking, fucking drinking all types of crazy stuff. Got them tweaking out. This whole scene was just weird to me. But the dude, I think his name is Booby or some shit. He's testing them. He's trying to see if they're legit. Now, old girl, Gustavo's partner, she is not playing. She done robbed the police officer, got the strap to him. She ready to go. She ready to kill him and get him on out the way. We gonna see what's gonna happen. We know Gustavo is just like, really? He couldn't even believe it when he seen it. Then we get back to Wanda. She's very disrespectful. She disrespects your girl. And she talks about Claudia. And Louis is very pissed off. Like, okay, all right. Louis wanted to whoop her ass, but she didn't do it. It kind of broke it up. But Louis is like, all right, I got you. Since you want to run your mouth about Claudia and all that shit, I got something for you. And Louis did the smart thing. Instead of putting her hands on Wanda, instead of killing her, she goes back in there. She tells Man Boy that he has to drop her or they ain't going to be working with him no more. And Man Boy wants that money at the end of the day. He don't care nothing about Wanda. They found out that Wanda is helping them with, cooking up the product and giving them the recipe and stuff like that. And Wanda explains that Franklin sold the recipe to the Mexicans anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But Louis doesn't care. She wants Wanda out the picture, and she tells Man Boy. So best believe Man Boy is going to do what he got to do. Now, Franklin, he finds out the truth. We find out the truth about Avi. What the hell is going on? Well, apparently he's being blackmailed by the government. He has to continue to make these payments, continue to pay them. And we know Teddy is behind this. He has to continue to bring them money. So I don't understand why he just didn't ask Franklin for some money. I guess he felt embarrassed. But he could have saved a lot of time, and a lot of stress, and a lot of drama by just telling him. That way they could have worked it out. But Franklin still was nice enough to work things out with him. He's going to give him a 6% interest rate on the money that he's going to be borrowing from him. Now, your boy Teddy is at the end of his journey. He meets up with Booby or whatever the hell his name is. And they talking about the reason why they're doing this. And, Teddy actually wants to, save these people apparently. But we're going to see where that goes. The boy Teddy, he be on some weird ass missions, but it seems like he made a good alliance and things are going to go well for him. Now, Gustavo had the opportunity to kill this officer. He could have did it, but he didn't do it. He had a heart. He didn't want to kill him. He took his radio and shit like that. And you can see old girl was tripping. She looking at him like, dude, are you crazy? Like, you let this dude live. She wanted him to kill him. She like, you could have just killed him. I don't know why you didn't. She looked very disappointed. Girl, she's a G, man. I don't care what she'll say. She's a true gangster, in my opinion. Now, Man Boy gets into it with Wanda because they kicking her out. They're like, look, we don't need you no more. And of course, she tries to fight. The boy, Man Boy, about to choke her ass to death. But she lives. It's going to be kind of hard to kill a crackhead, but Wanda lives. I got a feeling that she's still going to be a problem. She's going to be a threat somehow, some way, in my opinion. You guys let me know how you see that storyline playing out with her. Now, Gustavo gets to his destination, and the crazy thing is this. They get to their destination, and then they see a familiar face. We see Salada, a.k.a. Lorena. She's there. Now, I don't know why in the hell she thought this was a good idea, seeing that Gustavo knew in the past that she was a cop. He knew this in the past, him and Lucia. All the drama, all the pain and everything that she put them through last season. Do you honestly think he's going to let you walk away? You are very stupid. I don't know why she did this. She's trying to, be very greedy and catch these guys, but she's very stupid. This was dumb from her. I don't understand why she did this. They knew you. He knows you were a cop. Talking about, I quit. I work with Teddy now. Are you crazy? He's not going for that. He didn't give her a chance at all. Soon as she turned around, bang. We can assume that she's dead. There's no way in the hell that she's living. Gustavo is not about to go through that once again. She cannot be trusted. I don't know why in the hell that she thought, for some odd reason, he was going to let her just work with them and everything was just going to be cool. Like, doesn't make any sense at all. You can't be trusted. I don't blame Gustavo for doing that. She was by herself, and he had to do what he had to do. Next week, we're going to find out all the details. Of course, Teddy's going to find out. I think they're going to try to figure out what to do with the body and everything like that. We're going to get more details on what Teddy was doing in Costa Rica and all the details on what really happened as far as his agenda. But I can't wait to see what's going to happen with Franklin. It's getting crazy next week. This week, they kind of held back on the action a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to build these storylines up, but they kind of held it back, if you noticed. Next week's episode is going to get crazy. You want to see Mr. Wright. He's going to be back. Melody's going to be back as well. And Franklin's going to be back in the city. it's about to get crazy. I want to know how he's going to feel about Man Boy and all the stuff that just went down. But overall, it was a solid episode, man. Solid episode. Like I told you guys, the storylines were cool. My only problem is Teddy's storyline seems so boring to me, man. And I'm sorry if I didn't get all the details on his storyline, but they're just not very interesting to me. But you already know I'm going to do my recap and give it to you the best way I can. But leave your theories, comments, everything down below. If I missed anything, leave it in the comment section so your boy can figure out all the details as well as other people that want to know what's going on. But keep supporting your boy, and I will continue to bring you more of Snowfall content in the future. But it's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.